Hello, investors. Bonjour, Amgaka. Comment ça va? This is Coach Lisa Prudy, your millionaire realtor, your millionaire investor, your mentor, the one who's always after you, trying to push you into investment, especially in real estate. I have a fabulous story for you today. Today is one of my proudest days as one of my youngest clients, barely 30 years old, unmarried, no children, IT specialist. Today, as a first-time home buyer, he is closing on this amazing gem, this beautiful property that he purchased without even seeing it. He never toured this property except for when I did a video calling for him to see the property. He toured the property remotely and he decided to follow me and place an offer. Guess what? His offer was accepted. This property was under contract. And today he's closing on this gem. When he called me a few weeks ago, he told me, Coach Lisa, grande sœur, quelqu'un m'a envoyé chez toi. Someone sent me to you, Coach Lisa. The person has already purchased 7 properties thanks to you. And the person is barely 30 years old. So am I. And today I want to get started in real estate. One thing that I want my house to be all bricks. Guess what? Wish granted. This is a 4-sided brick house, 4 bedrooms, amazing expansive bedrooms, large windows, as you can see, light filled, okay, 2 full bathrooms, 2-car garage. All 4 sides are bricks, and my client could never be happier. He trusted me 100% throughout this process. I showed him the house and we put in an offer based on my instructions, and his offer was accepted. People are going to talk to you about high interest rate, but even if you're thinking that the interest rate is high, think again. People are going to talk to you about high prices, but guess what? When you have a good realtor, you can always find good deals. This property was listed, guess what? At how much? My client purchased this property at $275,000. Think about it. 4-sided brick house, 4 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, 2-car garage, all 5 minutes from the airport. 5 minutes from Amazon fulfillment centers. We have a lot of workers that come from Pennsylvania, West Virginia, that all come here to work and return to their families on the weekends. They're all looking for bedrooms. As a first-time home buyer who doesn't have a family, who doesn't have children, my client currently lives in Chicago, renting and working remotely as an IT specialist. Think about it. He's gonna move here a few days from now, and he's gonna occupy one of the rooms. He's gonna rent out the 3 other rooms. Rooms are renting for about $750 each in this area. When I got here a year and a half ago, rooms were renting for something like $350 or $400. But the area is booming, it's growing, and we're looking to add 8,000 jobs by 2023. This could never be a better moment to get into real estate in this area. So think about it. My client is going to make about $3,000 in rent 1 year from now when he decides to turn this into a 100% rental property. As for now, as an FHA buyer, he's going to live here for at least 1 year. During that 1 year, he's going to receive rent, okay? $750 times 3, and he's going to use one of the rooms. That's called house hacking. That's how you start your journey in real estate, right? When you want to start small. So with that, we're talking about $2,250 when mortgage is only gonna be about $1,400 a month. So basically every month my client is gonna live here for free, and he's also going to get $700, about that much, in cash flow every month. Think about it, right? So basically, in 2 years, if he continues to live here, he is going to get all the money that he invested in this house. He's going to get all of that back. That's what we call cash on cash. He's going to get all his cash on cash return, 100%, in barely 2 years of living here for free and getting cash flow every month in his pocket. Think about it. My client spent $9,625 in down payment for this house at a 3.5% FHA loan, and he's gonna spend about $7,000 to $8,000 for the closing costs. So barely $18,000 to $19,000, and he's getting this house as his first property. How proud can you be of such a purchase? This is one of my proudest days as an investor and as a realtor myself and as a mentor. This is what I love to see. People that take action. If you're out there hesitating, why are you hesitating? If you haven't purchased a house yet because you do not qualify, I understand. But if you qualify and you're still renting, you're losing. Why? Because your rent is not going to give you it's not going to give you a cash flow. Your rent is not going to give you it's not going to give you any tax breaks. Your rent is not going to give you depreciation advantages. Your rent is not going to appreciate in your favor. On the contrary, your rent is going to be raised. You're going to keep paying more and more. People talk about crashes here and there, but has the rental price crashed in the history? Have you ever heard of a crash in rental prices? Rent keep going higher and higher. So why are you renting? Renting is losing, my friend. Hate me or love me, but you have to stop renting, especially if you can qualify. Contact a lender today and find out if you can qualify. If you don't have a lender, contact me. I will find a lender for you. This is why I decided to get into real estate, because real estate is as real as it gets, right? So if you know this area where I am right now, you know that this house is gonna appreciate about $25,000 minimum every year. That means 4 years from now, this is gonna be about $100,000 more in value, and my client is gonna go ahead and apply for a home equity loan if he still lives here, and he's going to use that $100,000 to go buy more investment properties. If he no longer lives here, then he's going to have $1,500 cash flow every month, which is going to give him about $18,000, which means 2 years from now, basically 2 to 3 years from now, he would have $0 of his money remaining in this house, and he's going to continue to pocket the product of his investment. This is what I'm talking about. This is how you build wealth. This is how you build generational wealth in real estate. You're not going to transfer your job to your children. You're not going to transfer, your 9 to 5 to your children. But this is what you can transfer to your children. I purchased my first property in the United States in 2012, only 3 years after arriving in the United States, and it was at $200,000. Sold it 8 years later at $400,000. That is $200,000 that I made without doing anything. If you know a business that can give me that kind of money without me having to do anything, please, I want to know about it. Go on my page, Coach Lisa Prudy. Send me a message about that business. It has to be as real as real estate, and I will follow you. Otherwise, join me. Let's build generational wealth in real estate. This is your Coach Lisa Prudy, and I am encouraging all of you, join me. Let's build wealth. As a community of immigrants, this is the best country to build wealth fast, very, very fast and very, very easily. Again, this is an investment of about $18,000. My client is going to recoup all that money within the next 2 to 3 years if he's still in this house. If he's no longer here, he's going to be making even more than that. This is how you get started. Do not wait to buy real estate. Buy real estate and wait. This is your coach Lisa Prudy. Get started right now. Achieve your dream. Yes, it's possible. And yes, you can. Peace and love, les amis. À très bientôt. Je vous aime.